Good morning, guys. So that was a bit of an unexpected start to the day with a storm. That was not on the forecast, but it's made the air feel very fresh. It's been really hot here the last week, so it's nice to have some cool air. So today our plan is to sort out where the window's going to go. We've kind of very roughly cut out the shape of the window, and now we need to frame it better. So we need to cut a few blocks out of the other pallets so that we can put them in where we've cut it out. You'll see as we go. It's a good looking window.
Good spot for a window.
It is, yeah. Firstly, we do actually just need to finish a few bits on this outside wall whilst it's in the shade. So we're in need one of these blocks with one plank. Oh, so we can use that.
Yeah, so if
So
we
we
just
only
cut
need
there,
to cut there, okay.
and the same at the bottom.
Yeah, and we found using a crowbar, one person creates the gap, and then with the reticulating saw is the best way to get it off.
Is it reticulated?
What does the box say?
Calls it a sabre saw.
Oh, a sabre saw then, not a reticulating saw.
This calls it a sawzall.
One of these.
Yeah.
I think it's about 8:30 now, and it is already feeling like clammy and hot and sticky. So who knows how hot the day is going to get.
Nice.
That's easier than cutting. Just slightly lower because then you've got space to work. This is what we've done. It's just added that for extra support where we've cut out the pallet. I've given a little bit of space just because I know I need to cut these all a little bit. And then we're just going to screw them in. Going to use this bit of pallet wood to support the window. baby. Hi. Hi. So this is how it's currently looking. How nice is this window going to be? Boop, boop. Hey, Baba. Hi, Baba. Good morning, guys. We are up fairly early again to catch the coolness of the day because it's going to be hot again. Yuan is trying to get Jack down for his first sleep, but he is not playing ball. He's very tired. He woke us up earlier than we planned, so he's been up for a while. But yeah, Yuan is currently doing the palm brushing rounds. We're wearing a new path in front of the house where we push the palm around. So our plan today is to try and get some of the floor down. We're doing I can tell it's early, I can't talk, an underlay as a vapour barrier, and then we're putting OSB down. In this cabin, the first one, we did actually insulate the floor. We're not going to do it in this one, see how it compares, because it's really squeaky, the floor in there, so we're hoping maybe without the insulation the OSB will be flatter on the pallet base and hopefully it will squeak a bit less. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be too cold. We'll put lots of rugs down in the winter if it is. So yeah, it's just the vapour barrier and then the OSB, so it's going to be an easier job than when we did that one. We have the electrician coming soon, so we want to get the floor in so it's easier for him to work, because walking around on the pallets is dangerous, ankle snapping potential. So yeah, we just need Jack to have a little sleep first. As I've said before, even if he just sleeps 10 minutes, it makes such a difference that he'll just chill whilst we work, whereas when he's tired, he won't. So okay, first job, we're actually just going to finish this exterior wall because it gets very hot very quickly, so it's not too hot yet. Can you go your left higher? Up if you can. This video is kindly sponsored by Squarespace. If you haven't heard of them before, then Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that makes setting up a website or online shop effortless. I can easily upload new prints to my Calmlines website, customize how they're displayed, and create a shop that feels calm and easy to navigate. And if the idea of starting with a blank page for your website is a bit overwhelming, then you can use Design Intelligence, which is a brilliant tool combining 20 years of design experience with AI to instantly create a layout tailored to you and your style and your business idea. So whether you're just starting your first creative project or growing an existing business, you can head to squarespace.com/FrankieOffGrid for a free trial and save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain using the code FrankieOffGrid. You'll also find a link in the description below this video, and a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
Well, yeah, because if we cut that, then we're going to have a 4 centimetre long piece of.
So don't cut that. You've done some measuring.
Yes.
Nice.
Can I borrow you?
You can keep me. Oh, Frankie, you're helping.
Sausage. You picked the wrong side sausage. If we cut this, you're going to fall off.
Oh,
Come on.
it's going to be loud. Frankie.
Come on. Happy, yeah? I should ask that before starting. In reality, they're not.
So just stand on it.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah.
Jack's gotten so good with loud noises that yesterday we were in the cafe and it was so loud, like everyone was talking. Yuan was just carrying him around and he fell asleep. So
Proud dad moment.
right, Dodo. King Dodo.
Right, so.
Okay, I thought just you were saying it's really important not to.
No, the idea is not.
But it's not the end of the world.
So it might be better to just. It's going to be a one person walking in there, obviously.
it made a hole.
Otherwise, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, that's good cut, Robin.
You'd have to come up all the way, wouldn't it?
It's that bit's fine, it's the
I'm trying to pull the next bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think so. Better. What's 125 from here?
Well, if you go straight here, then, I mean, is that gonna, are we gonna just end up having to put like a little square in here?
Do you want to get that in while I do? I know, I'll do a story with the baby.
You can measure it though, and then when I finish this, I'll take the baby.
Cool.
I can't do the pencil though. Oh, it's done. It's done, baby. You want to go have some breakfast?
So that fit very nicely. A few of you in the comments of one of the previous videos were asking how we've connected all these pallets together. So I've been using these screws, which are 140mm long or 14 centimeters, and they are really thick screws, so they're very, very strong. And basically each pallet has, as you can see, these chocks in them, and each pallet has 9 of these chocks, 3 on each edge. So each pallet is connected through each chock at each connecting point wherever it possibly can. So yeah, it ends up incredibly solid. There is no movement in the building. The crossbeam holds the walls together in that direction, and then the roof holds it together in that direction. And yeah, as I've mentioned before, I reckon there is well over 50 kilos of screws holding all this thing together. And a few of you have also mentioned the storms that happened over the winter here, and whether or not this will stand up to the storm. So we know it will, because the other pallet cabin is made exactly the same way. There is literally no difference, actually, apart from the floor, because in that one we put the blue insulation panels under the floor, and we think it was probably overkill. So we're not going to do it in this one, and if we come to regret it, then that will be very annoying. And we'll address that in the future if we come to regret it. So this is one of those where I'm going to try and answer as many of your questions as I possibly can. A lot of you are concerned about mice and rats, etc. So firstly, it's off the floor. Secondly, the floor is sealed. Thirdly, we have 3 cats, which are pretty on it when it comes to pest control. Whatever the pest is, whether it's crickets, mice, rats, snakes, doesn't seem to matter to them. They're on it. Yeah, and then any of the gaps around the bottom get filled with this as well, and the top, of course. And yeah, that seals it pretty well. Like, obviously there's some bugs and insects that will get anywhere. So, and that you could live on the 40th floor of a skyscraper, you're still going to get a spider. Look, baby, it's one of the magic things of the world.
Pomegranate petal on there. I'm just taking Jack for a little walk in the sling. It helps him to fall asleep, and I'm over by our top corner well. We don't come over here very much, but it's nice in the shade because we have this huge cork oak, and this is where the pear trees are, and I think we're going to have a lot of pears this year. There's another pear tree down by my veggie garden, and that has a lot of pears in as well. So I think I might be buying a juicer in the autumn. But it's so nice under these trees. This cork oak is so cool. I would love one day to build a little art studio over in this part of the land, just so there's another well here. The wells are still pretty full for this time of year because we had so much rain this winter, so normally it's just reaches that top step, and yeah, this time the last few years I think we would have dropped a metre or so by now. We don't really use currently this water at all, but the plan would be to cover this well, or at least fence it in. That's quite high on our priority list. We do get quite a few comments saying about the open wells, which are very dangerous, I agree. And it is, yeah, a priority of ours to make sure Jack doesn't fall in them once he starts walking. The problem we have is that there are lots of open wells around us that are not ours, that we cannot cap or fence. So I think our actual plan is we're going to fence in around the house so that he can't get to them unsupervised without having to go through a gate. That's the very first job that we're going to do. The chickens are over here. Jokes. You having a scratch around? And when we are back in Wales over the summer, I'm going to start taking him swimming, which I'm really excited about, because obviously that's the other best thing we can do. But yeah, the wells are terrifying. There's the one behind our house is the scariest. So yeah, it's definitely a concern of ours, so don't worry, it is in our minds to be aware of it. I think the one by the veggie garden, when we do sort of the top down drone shots, you can't quite tell, but there is a wall around it, so it's not just like a flat ground that you can walk to. We've obviously covered the one by the house, so yeah, it's gonna be sorted. I've not actually walked since we've put the house, this new bit up. I'll turn you around. So yeah, it's quite cool to see the angle here. I'm really glad we staggered and did this breezeway, so thank you guys for all your tips that led to us finalising this as the decision. Nearly made a hole. Dodo, don't you go making a hole. Take measure will be alright.
I feel like Diogo was made for that alleyway.
Yeah.
Or that alleyway was almost made for Diogo.
Yeah.
Right, I think it's exactly 76.
76 centimetres. Very dark in here. So Jack has had a good feed and another nap and is now happy and chilling, and we're going to get back to the floor. It's like just constantly stop start, but it's all good. It's getting warm now. We want to finish the bit of flooring where the double doors are going to go, and we've realised that we need to finish an element of the walls here first for the framing of the door, which we're going to use a bit of pallets. So we're going to
Everything's pallets.
Everything's pallets, so we need to pull apart a little bit of the pallet that's going to go on there. So we are detaching this block from these two bits, and then there's a plank that runs between the three blocks, and the gap is perfect for us to fit that either side. It's 10 centimetres. We're 23 centimetres too big of a gap, so those two 10s make 20, and then there's a 3 centimetre gap, which gives us enough space to put on the OSB, and there'd be a very small gap that they recommends that you have to put in the door. Hopefully that makes
the
sense.
plan.
Remembering.
So it's the bottom two that are coming off.
Yeah, so this side of the block. The mallet is nice and sound.
Maybe if you stand on the bottom bit,
Heavy enough. What do you use the longer end? Let's put it flush with this, and then it's going to move as much. That's nice. Cool. Super dangerous. Yeah.
this is going to take our battery. Yep.
So this is where we have gotten up to with the floor so far.
Jack. 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 Chickens.